Tips to make your website faster. Online buyers are searching for the quickest, safest route to your product. Online shoppers are looking for the fastest, most secure way to get to your product. According to an Akamai Technologies survey, 47%. Online shoppers are looking for the fastest, most secure way to get to your product. According to an Akamai Technologies survey, 47% of consumers expect a page to load in 2 seconds or less. Here are 10 ways to keep your website speed up to standard. A collection of global servers share a website's static files, such as CSS or JavaScript, and they deliver from the server closest to the user's physical location. In other words, when a user clicks on a video, the file loads faster because it is distributed from a server nearby. Larger websites implement CDNs to ensure visitors around the world have a much more accessible, fast experience. According to the HTTP archive, 61% of a website's page weight on a desktop computer is images. Start by using tools such as picture fill or adaptive images on your website to save bandwidth and improve page speed for your site. Another option is to adopt new image formats like WebP and JPEG XR. This can help reduce image weight by 20 to 50% without sacrificing image quality. Browser caching stores cache versions of static resources, a process that quickens page speed tremendously and reduces server lag. When a user visits a page on your website, the cached version usually displays unless it has changed since it was last cached. This means the browser saves a lot of requests to your server and improves load speed for your site. Plugins can bring new functionality and features to your website, but the more plugins your website has, the longer it takes to load. Poor or outdated plugins can slow down website performance dramatically, which could be fixed by removing plugins that duplicate functionality, are out of date or are no longer used. If you have several images on a page, you are forcing multiple round trips of the server to get all the resources. Secured, which slows down page speed. Sprites combine all background images on a page into secured, which slows down page speed. Sprites combine all background images on a page into one single image. You have several images on a page, you are forcing multiple round trips of the server to get all the resources. Secured, which slows down page speed. Sprites combine all background images on a page into one single image. A page should load in 2 seconds or less, according to 47% of users. According to a survey by Akamai Technologies. Here are some strategies to maintain the performance of your website. 1. Implement your own content delivery network, CDN. Static files from a website, like CSS or JavaScript, are distributed around a number of global servers, and they are delivered from the server that is closest to the user's location. In other words, because the file is disseminated from a local server, when a user clicks on a video, it loads more quickly. Larger websites use CDNs to provide a much faster, more accessible experience for visitors from all over the world. 2. Use adaptive images. Images make up 61% of a website's page weight on a desktop computer, according to the HTTP archive. To save bandwidth and increase page speed for your website, start by using tools like picture fill or adaptive images. Adopting new image formats, such as WebP and JPEG XR, is an additional choice that can lower picture weight by 20 to 50% without compromising image quality. 3. Cache. Browser caching keeps cache copies of static resources, which greatly speeds up pages and lowers server lag, unless a page has changed since it was last cached. The cached version normally appears when a user visits your website. This implies that the browser reduces the number of queries made to your server and speeds up the loading of your website. 4. Evaluate your plugins. Plugins can add additional features and functionality to your website. HTTP requests are simple, they grab a single file, distribute and close. That said, this process is not always fast. Keep Alive allows the web browser and server to agree to use the same connection to grab and send multiple files. In other words, the server holds the connection open while a user is on the site instead of opening a new connection with every request, easing the load for the processor. But the more plugins you use, the longer it will take for your website to load. The speed of a website can be significantly slowed down by subpar or old plugins. This issue can be resolved by uninstalling plugins that duplicate functionality, are outdated, or are no longer in use. 5. Combine images into CSS sprites. Multiple round trips to the server are required to secure all the resources. When there are multiple images on a page, which slows down page load time. Sprites merge all background images on a website into a single image. So when the main sprite loads, all background images on the page also appear. This lessens the possibility of flickering visuals and improves the user experience. 6. Enable HTTP Keep Alive response headers. Simple HTTP requests grab one file, disseminate it, and then close. Nevertheless, this procedure is not always quick. Web browser and server can agree to utilize the same connection to download and send numerous files when Keep Alive is enabled. In other words, rather of initiating a new connection for each request, the server keeps the connection open while a user is on the website, reducing the stress on the processor, network, and memory. 7. Compress your content. You can dramatically reduce the amount of content you use to speed up your website. Popular web servers like Apache and EASE automatically compress HTML, CSS, and JavaScript using the zip algorithm. Even online compressor services are available to take out extra spaces and characters from your HTML and CSS code. 8. Configure expires headers. The website files are saved on a user's computer once they view your website, making it easier for them to access it later. The file header contains an expiration date that specifies how long these files will be kept on the recipient's computer. This date is often set to 24 hours by default. Increase the expiration date to avoid having an impact on your server and page load time. Or specify the expires header to ensure that the files never time out. 9. Minify JavaScript and CSS. You can speed up processing, downloading, and execution by getting rid of excess space, line breaks, and other formatting elements. Every little bit counts, and this straightforward task can remove bytes of data from your page. In this area, tools like this CSS minifier/compressor might be quite beneficial. 10. Move your website to our new managed WordPress solution. If you've already tried these solutions and your website is still loading slowly, you might want to look into switching hosting plans. You're in luck since we know the right answer. We launched our brand new managed WordPress solution this summer, July 2020, with the express intention of offering the best managed WordPress solution in the business, with a focus on accelerating client websites. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.